DPTV. So, I heard that Starbucks made a tie-dye drink. Theirs consists of a banana base, and I don't like banana. So I was thinking, okay, they got their little tie-dye thing going on, but what I haven't seen is, you ready? I haven't seen a tie-dye margarita. I have searched and searched and searched and searched. Couldn't find it. Not a recipe for it on YouTube. I got y'all. So I figured on top of making this tie-dye margarita, since Starbucks is only one flavor banana that I just told you I don't like, I highly despise bananas. I do like banana pudding though. That's only because it's mixed up in something. But I figured, why don't I make each layer a different flavor? So that's what I'm gonna do today. I've never done this before, so come on, join me in my journey as I make a tie-dye margarita. Hey. So first things first, I figured that I have to go backwards. I have to do blue, yellow, red, because I need the indigo on the bottom and the blue. But the way I'm getting ready to layer it, it's all about to be something a little different. So first of all, we are going to make a blue Hawaiian. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so for the blue Hawaiian, you're going to use equal parts of everything except the pineapple juice. And then also, you're supposed to be using, the recipe calls for Captain Morgan Light, but I'm going to be using Captain Morgan 100 proof dark because that's what I already have. And also, it's supposed to be 1 part of all of the liquor and 3 ounces pineapple juice, but I gotta tweak that too because we want this thing to taste good and we want it to taste good. So therefore, what I'm going to do is, drum roll please. All right, we're gonna start off with Captain Morgan. I am not using any measurements. I'm not, because I'm just not. We're gonna eyeball it. You're gonna use 2 parts, which is 2 ounces Captain Morgan. In addition to that, you're supposed to be using cream of coconut, but I have Malibu, and this is going to be the star of the show. Malibu, 2 ounces Malibu. Oh, I'm gonna need some more ice by the time I get done. After that, Blue Curacao. This is what's gonna turn it blue. This is what I'm real suspect of since everything in this cup is brown. But let's go. 2 ounces. 3 maybe. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, nope, I'm okay. Nope, we're good. So I poured about 3 ounces. And then to top it all off, my Libby's pineapple juice. See, that's the only thing about this blue and this pineapple juice. That's why I didn't want to use too much. I gotta make sure it's blue, y'all. Alright. After that, we're gonna blend it on up. This is what it looks like. Hopefully it stays blue. Entirely too loose. We're just gonna have a couple drinks in here. I have to go ahead and add more ice to this to thicken it up. Oh yeah, entirely too loose. I told y'all I never did this before. Alright y'all, this is the blue. I'm going to sit this in the freezer to let this harden up some while I make the other drinks because it just, I don't know, my blender for this, what I got the Magic Bullet, the NutriBullet 900 series, and it don't be acting right sometimes. That's why we get switched over to the Ninja. Alright, we gonna let that think about its life right now. So what we're gonna do is move on to the yellow layer. That's gonna be a regular daiquiri. I have peach schnapps, and I also have the Master of Mixes peach daiquiri mix. I'll be using that, and probably some yellow food coloring in case I don't like the way it looks. But first of all, let me get some ice. Now we have the ice. What I'm going to do is eyeball it. I'm going to start with, actually I'm lying, I'm going to start with the peach schnapps, and I'm going to put a couple ounces of this in there. That's a good 2 ounces for real. And then I'm gonna come behind it with the peach daiquiri mix. Put that in there. I'm going to blend it up first to see how I like it, and if I don't like the color, and then I'll add more. I'll add some yellow to it. But for now, we blend. This blender for this NutriBullet, still using it. This thing sounds like a whole helicopter getting ready to take off. It just does not sit in here right. I don't know, something happened. I let DeAndre use it and it just ain't been right since. Alright, so this is the yellow layer. I'm gonna add some more yellow. Oh yeah, it's more like on the white side, so I'm definitely gonna add some yellow in here and see. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it, but we're about to find out. We have yellow, you guys. Super duper excited. Yellow. This is already thick, so this is like making me question and wonder everything about the life of the blue that we have in the freezer, trying to get a little harder, more firm. Jeez Louise. Alright y'all, so last but not least, we're gonna hit this red layer. This one has the least amount of, it has the most amount of ingredients, the least amount of space, and the least amount of ice. This might turn into like a whole slushy margarita-ish. Let me dial back on how much liquor I put in this stuff because it's not setting up like I need it set up. So for this, like I said, I'm gonna make a regular margarita. I put maybe a half a scoop of ice in here. What I'm gonna start off with is pouring the liquor. I have my favorite 1800 made in Mexico. I'm gonna put about an ounce of this in here because I have like a whole lot of stuff that's going in this one. I have Amsterdam, is gonna help with the flavor. Red berry, vodka. Ooh, fresh crisp. A little bit of that going there, about an ounce, half an ounce. I have the rest of the watermelon. I have the rest of the watermelon finest mix, finest call. Y'all can see it, the watermelon that's going in here, so I can finish this bottle off, and hopefully to help with that red flavor. I did not want to go out and buy another daiquiri mix, which is why I did not. So I used what I had, trashed it. Next we got the margarita mix. Master mix, this is just regular. About 2 ounces of that. My sweet and sour, about an ounce of this. Then I have my simple syrup. Just helps to kind of balance all the flavors out. Put about a teaspoon of this in there. And then, Airheads. I have 4 down here to place in. Very optional, you don't have to do this part. I just realized that I was not recording this part as I was doing it. Whoopsies. It's just really gonna help with the flavor. I know a lot of people don't like to use red because they said that it makes it taste like medicine. I haven't experienced that yet, and I love cherry Airheads, so maybe that's why I can't notice. And I still have room left, yay! So, first things first, I'm gonna add some more ice. And I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to blend this up, if I can get this top on today. That's the only thing about this particular blender. I'm using the Ninja now because I had to switch over to my third cup. Only thing about this is that it will overfill when you blend it, so you do have to make sure that you just fill up to the fill line. That's it. Oh, I forgot. I might not need it. But fill with coloring to kind of help it with this color. And I have room to put a little bit more alcohol now too, so I'm gonna go with the margarita mix and a little bit more tequila. Okay. So now, see, it's melted as I was doing stuff. So I was able to put a little bit more stuff in there. Alright. Get this blended up nice and good. That's why I love the NutriBullet, because it gets the consistency that I need to. Thank you. We a little bit more thick now. I can work with it. I can work with it. This is what we got, y'all. It ain't perfect, but for this video, hopefully, it ain't no little something something. Got my infamous glass. All right. So this was the blue. Mix this up some. Also, I did turn around and I put some food coloring in here. I didn't want to, but I did. I put some in there, and I also ended up dumping out some of the liquid and putting some more ice in there. This is yellow. Good old Daiquiri mix never lets me down. And then y'all seen, we just did the red, so. Glass. And let's get layering, my favorite part. Hopefully it turns out. Blue. I think I might scoop it. All right, so now I'm doing it. I guess it didn't really matter which layer I started with to do this. I was trying to make it real cute, but it don't want to play right. Let's see. Now I can just dump it on top. It's gonna be fine now. And it's partially because this was a little bit more liquidy than what I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I'm bored, because that way I can get this layered. Y'all, I really, oh my gosh, that's okay. It's turning out though, so I'm gonna keep running with it. Just kind of sit it in there, be real gentle with it. Because I really can layer some drinks. But like I said, because of all of this is different consistencies, this is kind of how this worked out. Then on the other side, scoop some more of this blue. on that side. Let me, there we go. Yeah, that's better, right? Okay, we take it, blend it, swirl it. Oh my gosh, we overflowing. Y'all, this is so good. I just had a taste of that peach schnapps. Oh my God. Okay. The red is taking over, but this is what we have, y'all. I did it. I might try this again. Maybe. I don't know. I'm lying. I probably am, and I'm gonna do it how I'm probably gonna do it how I wanted to originally and make all the freaking layers. This is what I'm at on top now from the side view. Yes, it got a little messy, but yeah. This is not, it wasn't a fail. It turned out, it just wasn't as pretty as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. The fact that I did it, yay! Got one. So, I hope you guys liked the video. Go ahead and tell all your friends, let them know about this channel. Like it and comment down below. Don't forget to Woo, y'all can't talk. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.